Hey there, veteran guardians and new light players. This is Delta 115 bringing you guys a Destiny 2 video. So I hope you guys are enjoying the Festival of the Lost, as we are already on our second week and soon to be approaching our third and final week of this event. Now before I start, I want to clarify something. In my last video, I said the end date was November 12th. That was a mistake on my part. The actual end date for this event is November 19th. So I kind of mixed up the dates by accident. So I apologize for that. So, for this video that I'm about to start, it's about the wrap up, obviously. So I'm going to be showing you guys all the event challenges and the Gilded challenges of Festival of the Lost. So let's start. So I'm gonna pull this out. Fortunately, I can't do those fancy things because Bungie had messed up the UI system when episode Revenant came out. So I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. So we're gonna start off with the challenges. There are a total of 4, 8, 12, 16. So there are 16 event challenges. So we've already completed the first one, Cryptozoologist, where you use manifested pages to restore a chapter in the Tales of the Forgotten Volume 4. Pretty straightforward, easy to do. Then we have these three. So we have Bookworm 1, Bookworm 2, and Bookworm 3, where the three objectives had said the same thing. Use manifested pages to restore chapters in the Tales of the Forgotten Volume 4. So Bookworm 1 has 7, Bookworm 2 14, and Bookworm 3 22. So Volume 4 of the lore book of, Tales of the Forgotten has a total of 22 pages, which is this one. So by completing these three, because, of the manifested pages, which is good actually, because last year it was terrible, because we had to get spectral pages and then you had to convert them into manifested. But Bungie, that finally listened for once you completed a haunted lost sector, you get manifested pages immediately, and also from other events, I guess, which I don't know if that works because I've been playing haunted lost sectors a lot. Anyways, so by the time you complete these three, for this one you get a emblem, 15,000 glimmer. Oh yeah, the emblem is called Headless Fun. For this one, Bookworm 2, you get a shader called Sugar Coated, along with 2 enhancement cores. And for this one, Bookworm 3, we get the exotic sparrow called Nightlight, along with an enhancement prism. Moving on, we have 4 more. So this one, Heads Will Roll, defeat headless ones in haunted lost sectors. Pretty self-explanatory, nothing to explain further on. You just need to kill 100. And if you guys are worried about the headless one kills, don't worry, because it counts as a team kill. So if you damage a headless one and a teammate kills it, it counts towards you anyways. So I would say do 10 matches of haunted lost sectors, because you get a total of 10 headless ones. Pretty straightforward. Again, it's nothing hard. So completing this will give you a cursed thrall mask along with enhancement core, well, 4 of them. Next we got Horrific Haunts, complete an expert haunted lost sector. Now for those who don't know, haunted lost sectors are this one, which is this. The thing is, it does not have a matchmaking setting, so you gotta find a fire team to do this. So to do that, because I know a lot of people having trouble finding people to do, especially when you have friends, you will go to Fire Team Finder, go to search, you go to episodic, under events, Festival of the Lost, expert. Boom. Usually there's a lot of it, so just go to this setting and you're good to go to find. I saw a lot of this in the morning, but right now this is the evening for me, so there's no listings so far. Yep, still no listings because I'm in the evening. So yeah, that's how you get a fire team on expert difficulty. Let me just get back to that. So by completing that objective, you get 3 raid banners and 500 candy. Next, we got Candy Corner, one of the most irritating triumphs to do. So it says earn candy from activities. If you guys want to know how much candy you need to earn 15,000 candy. So what I did was I done only one thing because I don't know what is a good candy farm. The only thing I've been doing most of the time, I went to EDZ and went through, public events, because if you complete heroic public events, it gives you 185 candy, probably 5 additional if you find a boss along with it, but it's in the EDZ because there was a lot. So I went from one, moved on to another, somewhere around the map, and it kept me busy. There was a lot of people working on this too, so it makes things a lot easier and faster. And if someone, messed up the heroic public event and completed a normal, you get 150 candy instead of 185. So, again, let me just go back. I apologize. By completing this irritating triumph of collecting candy, you get a finalized ghost mask and an enhancement prism. Next one, we got mystery meat. Purchase mystery grab bags from Eva. So, when you talk to Eva as the event vendor, if you move on to the right side, you get you see 2 bags. You got a legendary mystery bag and a rare mystery bag. I just bought 2 each, and this triumph was completed like that. Pretty straightforward. No big issues whatsoever with this. It's, again, self-explanatory. So by completing this, you get 1,300 candy and 4 enhancement cores. Moving on, we got 3 triumphs involving weapons. So we got Third Shot's a Charm, we got Blunderbooze, and Pumpkin Pelton. So Third Shot's a Charm is involving pulse rifles, getting kills with pulse rifles. Blunderbooze involves shotguns, and Pumpkin Pelton involves grenade launchers. So, but you can also get additional progress if you do guardian kills in both Crucible or Gambit. So, the total kills for the pulse rifles is 300, the total kills for shotguns is 150, and the total kills for grenade launchers is also 150. 150, not 1500. So, pretty self-explanatory for the kills. I just went to EDZ and got some kills along the way, so it wasn't a, big of a deal for these 3. So, by completing Third Shot's a Charm, I get the Jurassic Green Pulse Rifle and Enhancement Core. By completing Blunderbooze, I get the Arcane Embrace Shotgun and Upgrade Module. And by completing Pumpkin Pelton, I get a Cosmic Grenade Launcher and an Upgrade Module. Next, we got Occult Ritual. Complete ritual activities including strikes, Crucible matches, and Gambit matches. Now, this one was another irritating triumph to do if you're trying to get full commitment, I guess. But the total matches you need complete from either Strikes, Crucible, or Gambit is a total of 36 matches. You heard me right, 36 matches you have to complete. And if you want to make things a lot, fast and efficient, the only way I can show you is to go to destinations. You're going to do Crucible. And what you're going to do is you're going to go start a private match. Go under game options. What you're going to do is set your game mode to zone control. You can choose any map. You can either take Altar or Flame, or take Anomaly, because I heard some people said the objectives are kind of close to each other in a way. Make sure your max score limit is 25 instead of 100. You don't need to change the time limit or anything else. So once you do that, that's your settings. And then all you have to do is just capture the zones, which is wait a few minutes. The match will end and it counts towards your progress. So I would say keep this as the last resort, because I know some people will just play Strikes, Crucible, or Gambit when completing, their own seals and other end game content. But if you're trying to finish this and want to get this done efficiently, this is the only possible solution to get it done efficiently. So yeah. So by completing that triumph, once I get back there once again, there we go. So by completing this triumph of 36 ritual matches, you get a runner mask and enhancement core. We're almost done. We're just doing the last 4, and then we're gonna move to the Gilded Triumphs. So the next one, we got Hocus Focusing. Focus and Eerie Engram. These engrams drop from haunted lost sectors and can be focused in the tower courtyard with Evil Avante. So, like it said, once you complete a haunted lost sector, you get a Eerie Engram. And it's going to be where your other engrams are, where your powerful engrams, your exotic engrams. And what you're going to do is talk to Evil Avante. She has this, you have an option. So you can go and buy those exotic class items with it. Or you can go to its focusing, option menu. And it shows, options you can focus the Eerie Engram on the exotic engrams, which might give you an exotic random piece, or the seasonal weapons from the previous Festival of the Lost events. Just purchase any one of them, and once you do, you get this done. And by completing this, you get a Tower Staff Mask and 10,000 Glimmer. Next, we got Mask Bandit. Complete Crucible or Gambit matches while wearing a festival mask. Now this is actually pretty good. So if you are doing Occult Ritual, pair this up with this, because not only that you're Crucible private matches, but it also counts towards this too. So if you have a mask and you're working on Occult Ritual and the Mask Bandit, go for it, because it works. So I think it takes you 5 matches to get this unlocked, 5 or 6, give or take. And by completing this, you get 4 enhancement cores and 25,000 Glimmer. The next one is Happy Haunting Ground. Complete haunted sectors. Higher difficulty haunted sectors grant additional progress. So you just need to complete 18 of them. Pretty self-explanatory, nothing to explain. You just need to play haunted lost sectors. And if you complete 18 of them, you get the following. You get Nezarek's Mask, you get a Bungee reward, which I have no idea what it is, and an enhancement core. Oh, it's a Bungee store reward unlock. Got it. So once you unlocked 15 of these triumphs, you get this triumph, which is the Ghost Rider. Complete event challenges during the Festival of the Lost. Progress resets at the end of the event. Usually you get an Ascendant Shard and an Ascendant Alloy, but for this year of Festival of the Lost in 2024, we get a shader called Super Black. Now, I've already got my Super Black shader, but for those who never got it because Into the Light was, finished before the final shape started, you got your chance. You can get the Super Black shader if you complete all these triumphs. So yeah, that is a good surprise that Bungie put for those who want to get Super Black shader. For those who missed it, of course. And because we finished all the triumphs, this is done. Now we're going to be moving on to... Oh yeah, I missed one. Well, that's fine. I'll do that one. Just give me a minute. So first we got one of many, which is defeat all headless ones in a single run or a haunted sector. Next we got is Deathless One. Complete haunted sectors without dying. I mean, if you work with these two, then it's pretty straightforward. But keep in mind, some of the lost sectors are going to be at random, so it's going to be very hard for you to get the lost sector you wanted. So keep that in mind. Then we have Sweet Tooth, where collect candy by completing activities and defeating combatants while wearing a festival mask. You gotta do 30,000 pieces of candy. Again, as I said earlier about the triumph for the 15,000 candy, you just need to, farm candy. I recommend doing the EDZ while doing the heroic public events. That's the only possible thing I've been doing all the time. But if you know of a better candy farm, go for it. As long as you get the candy you needed, you're good to go. And then this one, which I'm gonna do later on, while wearing a festival mask, complete dungeons, raids, master or grandmaster nightfalls, or win rounds in the Trials of Osiris. Now this one is pretty self-explanatory. What you could do, I guess the only thing for people can do is dungeons. Dungeons is a 3-player activity. It can be done, I guess the only dungeons I can think of, if I can go back, I would say Prophecy Dungeon, because it's available to everybody. No, that's not it. Where's the Prophecy Dungeon at? I apologize, I'm trying to figure out where it is. Should be under Legends, I guess. Yeah, here it is. So, Prophecy Dungeon is available for everybody. That was one. Oh yeah, Pit of Heresy is another. If I can go pull this out. Pit of Heresy is another one. Pretty straightforward, actually, I think another one, I don't know if this is available for everybody, but Grasp of Avarice is another good one. But I probably might say no, because there are people who do not have the 30th anniversary pack, so I would probably decline that one. So I guess the only two dungeon options is the Prophecy Dungeon, which you can find under Legends tab, or the Pit of Heresy Dungeon under this one. As for the other dungeons like Duality, Spire of the Watcher, yeah, they're good ones too. But the thing is, I'm focusing on dungeons that everyone can get access to, because not all of us have access to certain dungeons, the site with, dungeon keys and whatnot. So yeah, those are the only two dungeons I think is free for everybody. And yeah, so just give me a minute and I'll start working on finishing this. Alright, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. It took me, I think, like 30 minutes to an hour to finish a dungeon. So anyways, I finished it with a mask, and I got this triumph done. So, yeah. Now that I've got all the gilded triumphs, my Ghost Rider title has been gilded to 3. I'm so glad that this title wasn't glitched. What I meant was, it wasn't glitched just like what happened to this seal, which I have no idea what happened to it. It was so buggy, this champ seal and title, that, because I had gilded to 2, but it did not register for some apparent reason. And then this title had mysteriously disappeared by the time episode Revenant came out, but luckily it came back, and luckily it didn't malfunction as the, the Guardian Games title and seal. So thank God for that. So now that I showed you guys the event challenges and the gilded triumphs for this year's Festival of the Lost, we're gonna work on a secret triumph. So you go here in episode Revenant, under General, and on the next page, you'll see a secret triumph called Twilight. Now, as you can see, you have no idea what the objectives are, because they're all question marks. But thanks to most of the Destiny community, mostly content creators who figured it out, I will show you how these 3 objectives are. So, starting from the top, we're going to be doing this part. So, the first mystery objective is to wear a tower staff mask, as you can see, and then we're gonna go and figure out a mystery. So we're gonna go talk to Evil Avante
Give the world
first.
what you want. I have ideas already.
So when you're wearing that tower staff mask, you'll get this, the mystery of the missing bags. So Guardian, Eva intones, face backlit with a flickering light of the holiday candles. Listen now to my tale of vengeance and woe. She waggles her outspread fingers, making the shadows around her dance, but her tone is serious. I've arranged mystery grab bags to give everyone an exciting and meaningful Festival of the Lost, and now some of them have gone missing. I suspect someone hungry lurking around the basement. If you catch my drift. You see how she did that? Catch my drift. I see you're ready for the festival with a very official mask of your own. In the spirit of the season, I appreciate if you found the culprit and gave them a good scare. Eva leans in to whisper conspicuously to you. Don't tell the other guardians, but if you help me out, you can keep one of the bags for yourself. Okay, so once you talk to Evil Avante, we're gonna make our way towards the Drifter. Well, yeah, I could fast travel, but my loading times have been hectic and long. Keep in mind, I'm on an old console, so I'm not like on a PS5 or anything. I'm in an old gen. So we're gonna make our way through the bazaar, make our way to the basement, to the annex. See what I mean? We're gonna pass Archie, and then we're gonna go here. We're gonna talk to the Drifter.
Hey kid, looking good.
Alright. Drifter stands up straight and slides something very quick out of view behind his back. Well, well, what can I do for... Oh, it's you, hero. That's a mighty fine mask you got there. Almost fooled old Drifter. Except for the, tape you got hanging there. You inquire about the missing grab bags. Oh, you acquired about the missing grab bags, but he shakes his head. That's the kind of trouble you'll never find me looking for. Last thing I want is to end up as Eva's next dawning cookie. Oh, that is kind of funny. He mentions hearing rumors about exo boot prints leading out of the storage room where Eva keeps her extra grab bags. He shudders, but if Eva asks, you didn't hear that from me. Okay.
See you on Europa, brother.
So there are possibly 3 exos. We have... Well, we have Ada 1, because she's an exo. We have Banshee 44, who's also an exo. And then we have Saint 14. Now, given how things are, it can't be Ada 1 because, one, she's kind of new to this Festival of the Lost events, and it's kind of skeptical for her, so she can't be the culprit. Banshee cannot be the culprit because obviously he'll forget. Henceforth, his reboot number is 44. So the only logical exo is Saint 14. So we're gonna go pay him a visit. I wish they put a fast travel point near Saint 14. Makes things a lot easier. Anyways, we're here. We're gonna make our way down to the hangar. Here we are at the hangar. There's Saint. Let's go talk to him.
They will come back. You will see.
As you approach Saint 14, you notice a suspiciously large number of well-fed pigeons have gathered around him, all cooing at top volume. Hello, noble guard. I suppose you're here about the noise complaints? Saint asks. His voice is proud and booming as ever, but his gauntlet hands twisted nervously. You shake your head. He breaks instantly. Ah, well, listen. My little friends are so hungry. A holiday treat couldn't hurt. Do birds not also deserve to celebrate those they have lost? Eva always makes so many spare, so I thought she wouldn't notice anything missing. Perhaps for the best for their digestion and my carpets. Eva's bags had no candy within, but the local ramen shop had a sack of corn to spare, much better for their little pigeon bellies. Saint turns to poke through his supplies and digs out the final surviving bag, only lightly pecked. I have acted shamefully. I will apologize to Miss Levante. Here, bring this back to her, my good and prospective guard. You stay silent, hoping Saint 14 doesn't recognize you under the mask. With an awkward salute, you leave him to clean up after his birds. So, we get a confiscated grab bag. So, nice, I guess. Oh,
Each of these is a deep.
I'll take
This
that.
life can take its toll.
So, now
Come
that
to
we
me if you
finish
need to talk.
that little mystery, it should be updated now. Yep. As you can see, it's been already checkmarked. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am currently working on the second objective, almost done to be precise, of the Twilight Triumph. And for those who want to know what the second objective is, well, the second objective is while you're wearing the Cursed Thrall mask, which is this one right here, you have to defeat 100 combatants with explosives. It could be any type of explosive weapon that I can think of so far, like the breach grenade launchers and the heavy grenade launcher I have equipped on my character. You can use rockets, which also counts, obviously. You can also use grenade abilities like vortex grenade, storm grenade. Well, as long it's a grenade that kills the combatant. I don't trust the cold snap because it just basically freezes the combatant, and I have no idea if this counts because I never tried it. That's my honest truth. But grenade abilities, you know, that kills a combatant work. Have no idea if yeah, actually, you know what? Transcendent grenades also work as well. I'm gonna put that into account. But yeah, as long as you have a explosive weapon and kill combatants with it, you're good to go. Now, as for better ways of finding enemies, because I know obviously in a PvE environment, it's going to be a hassle because there's going to be random players, they're going to steal your kills, blah blah blah. So, to do that, I'm thinking the only possible, you know, place to find kills on your own without any random interaction with other guardians or other players, I'm thinking Lost Sectors is your one good point. There's like a bunch of enemies, so that's one thing. But Last Wish is another good thing because you can start it up on your own. There's a wishing wall if you add in the code that leads you to the Shirochi checkpoint. It has endless amounts of shadow throw that you can kill with explosives, so no big deal there. But if you don't have access to this due to problems, I would say Lost Sectors. The best Lost Sector, I would say, is the one near Artifact's Edge, the Ore. Bunch of good, you know, Vex. You can just kill a bunch of them and then repeat it over. Easy. No big of a deal. As for ammo economy, that's another thing. Sometimes special ammo or heavy ammo aren't, you know, in your favor. And the only grenade launcher that has unlimited ammo is the exotic grenade launcher for this season, Athlethium. Forgive me if I spelled that wrong. For me, it's access instant because I paid for the season pass, but for getting the free version, I'm trying to remember where it is. Here. If you reach rank 40, this is the free track. This top section is the free track, the bottom section is the paid track. So, in the free track, if you reach rank 40, you can get this grenade launcher. So, yeah. If you want to, you know, unlimited ammo and stuff. Because, not gonna lie, this grenade launcher is pretty good. It's a primary, so you don't need to worry about ammo economy. So, let me finish off these two, and then we're done with this objective. I'm gonna use this, because I never used this for a long time. Yep, got it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am currently working on the third and final objective for the Twilight Triumph. And for those who want to know what the objective is, well, the objective is while wearing the finalized ghost mask, you have to defeat 50 combatants using swords in a expert haunted lost sector. Yeah, it could be any sword that you want. It could be crafted swords or exotic swords, whatever sword you feel comfortable with. I'm just taking false idols because I never tried a false idol sword before, so why not? And yeah, keep an eye on your mask. Make sure it's this mask, not like the other ghost mask, because some people will get confused with it. And let's go. So, as you can see, I've already got 43 kills because I ran a previous expert haunted lost sector, and I ended up with 43 because as time goes by, it kind of got harder. So I stopped and started this second one. So if you're around 40 kills and things get difficult, reset the expert haunted lost sector. So let me go get those 7 kills. Oh yeah, keep in mind, it's 2 hits. Sometimes. Yeah, I'm gonna previously die, obviously, because it's a higher difficulty. But you get the whole point. So pretty much get as many kills as you can before they take you down. How many did I get? Okay, I just got 4. I just need to kill 3 more. Starting with this guy on the left. And then and there we go. We got the triumph. So let's get the heck out of here. Alright, we finished the triumph. So let's go to here. I can claim it here because I've marked it. So that's it. That's how you get it. So to give you guys a very quick recap, the top objective is while wearing the tower guard mask, you talk to Evil Levante. It takes you to this little quest on finding the mystery bag. You know, what happened to those mysterious bags. Pretty much you're going to need to talk to Evil Levante, followed by the Drifter, followed by Saint 14, and that's it. The middle objective, which is the 100 kills, is while wearing the Cursed Thrall mask. You kill 100 combatants using explosives. And then the bottom one, which we just did right now, is while wearing the finalized Ghost mask, defeat 50 combatants with swords in an expert lost sector. And by completing those 3 objectives, those mystery objectives, you will earn a lost memento and a brand new emblem called Spectral Caprice. Let's go and equip that. I've equipped the Headless Fun. It looks really nice. I forgot to mention that. My apologies. But let's equip this one. Okay. I dig the purple. It looks really nice, actually. So yeah, that's your secret triumph reward. Along with the lost memento, which you can get later on from, you know, time to time in the event. And that's the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. So, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and check out my YouTube channel for the latest Destiny 2 and other gaming content. And also, if you want to get notified for extra content, you can check out my socials, which the links will be down in the description box below. That is all, my fellow Guardians. This is Delta 115 signing out, and enjoy Festival of the Lost.